So we arrived at Berwick, up on Tweed, and there's a 3-car park here, and the hotel's not far, but just thought before it gets dark we'll have a quick look at the bridges and stuff like that. You can see, you've got the lower bridge and then the high bridge, and then you've got the railway bridge up there. I think it's quite a high tide tonight. Big boat over there, and these little boats just here. We drove along there with all the, so it's got the Christmas lights all along the lights there, and then when you get into there, there's a fantastic massive Christmas tree up in the town just there. Right, boat trips closed for winter. Let's go and see what this little sign says up here. So you've got the Coast and Castles, Edinburgh 100 mile cycleway, Tynemouth 100, Coxby Pass. So it's just like if you go cycling around the coastal route. What's this? Walk Bun Berwick. So different routes and stuff you can go where you are. There's cycle routes and things. A little cut through there. Look, to the youth hostel, bistro over there. Alright, Cresswell 62, it says, walking that way. Of course, Berwick is a walled town, so you've got the city walls and stuff, all the town walls all around it. And these little gates and stuff with wooden doors underneath the walls. Like a little coffee bar place, look. And there. Right, go and try and find this hotel then. This is one of the rooms. This is just the double room. The other one is got like, well, it's a quadruple. It's got a double bed and 2 single beds in it, so it's a bigger room. A little armchair, little desk to work on there, TV, pictures and stuff, thermostat, thing to hang things on here. So the Premier Inn, just right next to where we're parked really. A nice clean toilet and shower area. Mummy went to the wrong room. She went to number 2 and we're supposed to be in number 4. So it's a bigger room you've got than ours. So this room's got a bath. So you've got a much bigger space than our room. So this room, for like things like couples, we've got the lights are on, the Berwick lights, sand gate. And just through this little bridge is where we left the car. That's the Premier Inn, so it's just dead handy. That's free parking here, just through here. So that's where we are. We're on the, yeah. Beach Town Centre, Holiday Park. Yeah. So we're basically here. Christmas lights on and down these little streets, which is quite the hotel. I'm just having a little look around at the Christmas lights. Sunday evening. Ooh.
Christmas boats.
The big hotel there got lots of lights on. Oh yeah, that's. Clock up there, and then we have got a big Christmas tree at the end of here, which you can also see when you come over the bridge. Drive over the bridge. Wow, look at that.
I'm gonna make sure I don't use it to base it. I have to just like.
Come to the Christmas tree. It's a pretty tall Christmas tree. All the way up here. Big one. And of course, it's at the end of the road as well, the bridge. Across that way, so we're going to have a look at that second. But yeah, it's a big Christmas tree lit up. Berwick. And so we're right opposite this bridge here, the Royal Tweed Bridge, which is the newer bridge. We're kind of here at the end of there with this Christmas tree. So that's looking across that bridge there with the lights on. Then you've got the old bridge there, below it, the low one down there. But we're only just here, so there's quite a lot of other things like the barracks and all that, and all these other parts of Berwick. Then the main walls going all the way around with the cannons and stuff down here. So yeah. So yeah, so I bet these seats just look straight down the bridge. Yes, so you can see the lights there. They're going across the bridge, across the River Tweed. So we're looking down at the old bridge down there, across the Tweed, and standing on the new one. And there's the railway, there's a train coming, you can see the train. There's a train going along there, look. So there is a train bridge as well. That's going along up that way. Came down there, we were the only ones in the room. Completely empty. Got the drinks, the coffee machine, teas and stuff, tea bags. All the flavoured teas there, you see. Alice is looking to have a fantastic time. And then we've got the hot buffet thing here. We might have to ask for fried eggs. Fruits. Alice, look at all the apples we've got here. Crumpets. He was just doing them live like that. You can ask for other things if you're like. Oh, we've gone for the fruits and sausages and that. Yes, we can buy and bananas. a lovely breakfast. It's about 9:15 now, and now we're just gonna have a little walk around Berwick, the Berwick walls and stuff. And yeah, relax, you know, an hour and a half relaxing breakfast, just taking my time. So the hotel is there, the pink building with a window in the corner. The tide is down today, so you can see the lower level of the river. And we're just here on the, look at that, Thomas Swoodgood painter lived here, 1846. So yeah, so this is just the walls around the town of Berwick. You just come straight out from the hotel onto the wall, and you can walk right around the walls. And you've got some of the people who've got houses on the walls. Fantastic sort of doorways, massive doors. Have a look at this. We can look out. Here, look at this, the main guard. Look, we'll have a look at all this information. So we've got it's about 25 past 9. A small body of troops, fortified, subject to the army regulations. Fine 18th century building, the main guard. Duty room for basic comfort and all that. Yeah. So yeah, go and see what. Keep going.
Here.
Go down here and go to have a look at the. So you can see the wall goes round there. Let's see the wall go, guys.
Yeah.
See the wall goes down that end, round there. So we're going to just walk around this bit. So you can see the train going over the railway bridge up there. Look.
It's like a perfect angle.
Then you've got the sort of newer Tweed Bridge, and then on the bottom, which you can't quite see just below the wall, is the original bridge. But that's the LNER train going up to Edinburgh and what have you there from Newcastle. Big long train just coming into the station and slowing down on the bridge. Okay, and then yeah, there's a bit of sunshine, low sun. We'll have a look at the Tweed mouth bit round here. Look at these tremendous houses here with the pillars and everything and the porchways. Look at the size of the doors as well. Incredible, isn't it? We'll have a quick look here to see what we can see. So the tide's gone down, so you can see a lot of seaweed and things. And then that's the sea just there. So this is the mouth. So it's protected. You can see it flowing quite well. I thought there was cannons on each of these spots. Yeah, but so let's have a look what we've got here. This is coming out to look towards the sea now. The changing defences.
Can I go up there?
Yeah, you can go up there. Go on then. Yeah, go up there. Up here. Yeah, the cannons are gone. So there we go. That's the mouth of the river. And you got the sea. You can hear it. And you can see out in the distance Holy Island down there. You can see it there. That's the sort of the mound with the castle and everything down there, Holy Island. So we'll just come up on this little tower. So you can see the river flowing out, looking in towards Berwick that way. So that's the river there. Tide's low, which means we can drive across to Holy Island this morning. It's about 2:55. And you can just see it there. So straight ahead, and this sticking up from the sea over there. And then, yeah, you've got the kind of mouth of the river there. And you can hear waves coming in, but of course you're protected inside the river mouth here from the waves and with the kind of jetties that go out that way. Just a few minutes later, there's another big LNER train coming along. There they've got like that sort of ground floor, the little terrace thing all along, and then the garden bit down there. Old Whaling House, that one's called. Got some cannons now. Look at that seat there, like you look now. Just see above the wall. Can't even sit. Cannons. You've got this little courtyard, a lovely little garden they've made. That courtyard there. And yeah, that's a nice tall seat, isn't it? And then this is the cannon. Yeah. Watching the river. So this says riverside walls part Berwick's medieval defences. They were repaired a few times. 18th century, fishers fought a battery of cannon guarded the mouth of the River Tweed against enemy attacks. So fishers fought.
Come to this side of it.
Smile nicely. This is going to be very colourful houses, yeah, colourful. We'll go up this little ramp here. Still see up the wall. The Lowry, that says there, the Lowry. And now what we've got, Berwick upon Tweed ramparts, 1297. The huge walls were built between 1550 and 1570 that are visible today during the reigns of Mary I and Elizabeth I. Carefully designed for heavy guns. Oh, let's go and have a look in this bit. Open the gate. Set. That's all these. I mean, it's well fortified, yeah. Well fortified. Let's go up there. We'll just stick to these paths because of the mud and that, I think. But you can walk up that way, following the walls along. You just come up a little hill here. I think the walls are further that way. But you still see all these like sort of earthworks and things as part of the fortifications. Look at that, yeah. Yeah. And they've got these little lights to light it up in the dark on all along this main path. That's good, isn't it? Because otherwise it'd be dark for people. Big house sitting there, some little allotments behind the wall there. And different routes coming in into the town itself, Berwick. So the most northerly town in England. Because obviously we're a lot further north than the sort of Gretna Green type, you know, like the sort of up that way, Carlisle area, which is on the west coast. Gunpowder for the garrison. Seems to be where gunpowder was stored in there. And you can see all the fortifications, the earthworks, so the wall, sheer drop on the wall there, then all this is dug out. And you've got sheer drops on the wall there as well. And you look across the links there, sort of a golf course, and out towards the sea that way. And they've made a little play park in the bottom there.
I mean, that is not if you can see that.
Oh yeah, this is the barracks here. Yeah, so everybody's very friendly here. They all say, you pass them, you know, good morning and all that, or hello and all that. Nobody walks past with a sort of head down, not talking to you. Even like joggers who've gone past the hello and all that. So this looks like the sort of barracks area here. Now they are doing some renovation works in some of there's like art studios, there's museums, there's all sorts of stuff in there. There's some renovation works that are going to open it all fully up in 2027. That's what's going on in there. But I think there still are things. I think there's even a cinema in there as well, isn't it? So you can walk all around this, right around the entire park. We're going heading up to the northern part of Berwick now, and you just keep following the walls and the battlements and stuff all the way around, all these earthworks and things all around to the north, and it goes right round and loops right around the entire town. But what we're going to do is take the opportunity while we're here and go and have an explore all of this little area here. Fantastic buildings and things there. So I'll just we'll go through this gate, and this is the Berwick Barracks basically, so we can have a little look, see what we can see there. And then there's all these other buildings here, the churchyard. There's like 3 churches I can see, one there and one there. We'll have a look at those. And we'll just have a look at the sheer drop down here to the steep wall, which then just goes down there. All these amazing survived all the weather, everything. It just continues right around that lake, right around the town and right over the side. Look down here again. So yeah, this is Berwick Barracks. Let's go and have a little look at the information board. So this is the main guard about Barracks. They're going to open it in 2027. You can still visit the storehouse, and I don't know if that's open today. The Malting Cinema and things like that. There's a few things open, but they're refurbishing it. Yeah. Please close the gate. See if we can, there's like a sentry post there. We'll see, yeah, look at the shields and that up there, yeah. So we've got sunshine and showers today. It's okay, it's really bright. It's not raining right now, but some dark clouds about, so you could hit one. So we've got that, look, Malting Cinema, tells you what's on. Different days. Wicked is on. There's not much on, it's just Wicked. What day is it today? 24th, 6 o'clock, Wicked for Good, it says.
What's
this?
Is this where
King's
the
Own.
witch goes forward? Is she okay before?
Like a sentry post there. Look at all the cannons there. Big car parks up there. There's a couple of churches. 3 churches. What got this? Berwick Parish Church and Green Churchyard, open daily to all. Have a little look in here. Church of the Holy Trinity and St Mary. Look at this one. There's like a pheasant running there, look. We're into there. What does it say then? Christ the King. 1641, Charles the First. Got a memorial to Colonel George Fenwick. 1652.
It says a good man is a public good. Of what area?
So then we've got the Church of Scotland right next to it. So we've got the one we've just been in, then the Church of Scotland church here, and then there's another chapel just there as well. Yeah, and then you can see the walls coming along that way now there. We'll go down into the town, I think, down here. You can park for 3 hours there with the disc, yeah. For free. Church Street, yeah, there's a lot of churches on Church Street. Yeah. The street is just called Parade. Obviously it's got the barracks on it up there. Church Street, Salvation Army. Show Justina that. St Aidan's Peace Church, St Aidan's Hall. Magistrates Court, this police station, not that one, yeah. Bit of a shower going on, but they've just gone into a couple of little shops in the shopping streets. I'm just having a little walk around here. So this is the barracks area, so they're renovating parts of it. See all the cannons and stuff lined up there. So somebody's painted a bird on the bottom of the house there, and there's another one, puffins, and yeah, they've done a little scene, haven't they? And a sort of gate and everything there, isn't it? Gate post, that house. Sort of a stone gate, arch. And then look at these streets, and you've got, look at that house with a sort of added on pillars to it as well. Just here. Little tiny window in that house there, look. Tiny. We'll see where this brings me out. Look at that, we're just walking down this little street, this little thing, Church of Our Lady in St Cuthbert. Grotto and church. Grotto Presbytery, Grotto Church. There's a little church there. Yeah, so this is the little church. It's closed. Somebody just doing a little bit of garden there, and this is the little grotto. Look. Yeah. So this is the Catholic Church. So it looks like they've been cutting a few of the trees back there, look. Little garden with a sundial and all that, but it's little peaceful gardens. You've got the little church, presbytery. I think the priest here serves this church, church in another little village, and the church on Holy Island as well. But of course there's only mass there once every sort of couple of weeks, depending on the tides as well, but normally about 1:30 or 1 o'clock on a Sunday. I suppose they use that one on Holy Island as well for like visiting pilgrimage masses and stuff like that. Yeah, so there we go. This is the Catholic Church. It's a small little place. Yeah, so they've got a few mass times. Saturday vigil, Sunday morning, Thursday and Friday as well. Our Lady in St Cuthbert. Yeah, so they've got this one. They've got the one at Sea Houses, and then the Holy Island one, which just varies depending on the tide. There we go. So that's it. So it's not an obvious thing, that is it? Because it isn't on the street where you come past it. There's not like a church, obviously. You've got to just see this little sign like that, and it's hidden behind there. So there's nothing obvious to say that will be where the Catholic Church is. Just so happened that I walked down this street, fine, and found it. Just coming back to where that town hall was, down here on the main sort of high street. Down here, hotel was down there, and then we've got this town hall on the sort of main street up here. And then we've got the railway. I think that's like, well, it's one of the gates in anyway up there. The railway is further up, I think. Little bits of sun trying to come out. So a bit of sunshine here. Greg's, Costa, Clark's, Sabres. Big Christmas tree up there. You can see people walking along the city walls up that end. Look, see them on the bridge. They're on the top. Back down towards the river again. Department store, but it's a bit closed. Puddles. Pie Wacket. What does that mean? Pie Wacket. Quite steep down here. There's little handrails to hold on to. We'll go down that side. There's a car blocking the path on that bit. It's very steep. It's so steep. We've got handrails. I guess in case it gets slippy and things. And we're going down towards the river again down there. So it's low tide about now. So the hotel's at the end of that street up there. We'll just go to have a look at this bridge, and then we'll walk along the wall back to the hotel. A few little shops along there, isn't there? The hotel's just at the bottom of the corner there. A lamp shop, yeah. Yeah, so this is, we were on that bridge last night. You can see the railway bridge with the arches behind it. And then this is kind of the original old bridge. Look at the currents and things there, because you've got the river flowing out and the tide sort of interacting with it.
Get your phone on. Seriously.
And then that's the wall. We can walk along there back to the hotel. And that's like Tweedmouth over there. This is the original bridge. We've got a scene here. We're just looking up this street, which is part of the Lowry Trail. Bridge End, 1938. So this scene here, we'll have a look, should be sort of that, is it that? Yeah, sort of that one there. Is that scene there? Is that right? Is that the same scene here, like that? This corner? Yeah. So it looks like fast. Well, the tide's gone down. You can see it flowing faster. Yeah, so we'll just go along the quay walls again here. And then back to the hotel just at the end of this little bit. So the old lamp posts and stuff along here, Alice. So when I first arrived yesterday, I was down there, so we parked just below this wall, down there on the quayside. So if I just look over here, you might see the car. walls are too thick. See it? Right. So we'll go back to the hotel and pack everything up, use the facilities and things, and then head south. Go down these little steps here, round, and the hotel's the pink building just there. And the car is just underneath this archway.